So last time we covered the Golden Dash Cup in both 150cc and 200cc, luckily being able to 3-star them both, or both instances of the Golden Dash Cup. But this time we will see Lucky Cat Cup with its courses, again in both 150cc and 200cc. And I feel like I will probably mention it again here. I won't be trying to 3-star these. If I do get these 3-starred, it's just a happy coincidence, I guess. But yeah, is this 200cc or 150? Because this feels a lot faster. Like already, like this feels like 200cc fast. Although, yes, with that being said, I guess it doesn't really matter if I do end up doing these. If I do end up doing 200cc first, I think. It shouldn't matter. But yeah, much more obvious than in Paris Promenade. Each lap here is a different route. Basically showing off all of the variants that 12 had. I didn't mention this before in Paris Promenade, but I think each city course in Tour will eventually get 4 variants, with the 4th one basically being a 1-lap route around the entire thing, showing off all previous routes, I think. Yeah. I'm bringing all that up now because Tokyo Blur is the first one, or was the first one to get a 4th variant. I think New York. Oh yeah, New York. The New York Minute was the next one to get the 4th variant. Okay, yeah, we are doing 200cc. Whoops, my bad. Although I guess that being said, we are. Oh, I am showing off both 150 and 200, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. I've heard that this course is best on 200cc, although that being said, I'm not really sure like about that. Kind of feel like a course has to be good on all variants, or on all speeds, to be a good course, or like to be a really good course. And I don't think that of course only being good on 200cc is a good measure, and yeah, I can't really. If it isn't really obvious, I don't really like this course. It kind of drags, it's not really all that interesting. I kind of feel like, I'm blanking on the name, Mario Circuit from DS would be a better showcase of what I think this course is going for. That being a wavy course. Like a long wavy course with a lot of turns. Like that sort of thing, I think. Maybe. Or, either Mushroom Bridge or Mushroom City, if you want a course with traffic on it, I think. Just bumping into everything. Okay. Definitely could have done better, although I think my lack of experience with this course is definitely to blame there. So kind of feels weird, like just how many DS courses that were in Mario Kart DS reappearing in this game now. Considering that I've only the only other Mario Kart game I've let's played is Mario Kart DS. That kind of feels weird, like a little bit. Okay, wow. That feels a little risky to take. Was Sky Garden in DS as well? I think it might have been. I don't know why, but I'm thinking it is. Yeah, just quickly flash up what Sky Garden looks like in Mario Kart Tour, because oh boy, did they do a good job at sprucing this track up from that appearance. Because I want to say the Booster Course DLC and the Sky Tour for Mario Kart Tour were like brought up in the same time frame. What the fuck? Like, yeah, they were announced around the same time, so like people could really see the difference. Although I think, yeah, this was announced before the Sky Tour began. But we were still able to see this track out, like, a little bit. Okay, do I want to be quiet for this so I can listen to the music? I think I want to, at least for the first 2 laps, since this is a pretty short course. So yeah, I'll just shut up so you can listen to the music. Okay, hopefully I'm able to get... okay. I was not expecting to be able to jump off that pond, since, in Tour you can't really do that, as, like, that's just pretty much a solid wall. That sort of thing. Okay, so it's tricking, that lets you get up here. Okay, that's good. Okay. It's a really tight turn. Shit. Okay, really? With that performance? Really? Huh. Although I guess the general, I do have a good build, so I am able to get wins a lot easier than I would if I didn't have a good build. So yeah, like that sort of thing. Not so much out of the courses, I am kind of well versed in 3 of them. Okay, let's not do 200cc, let's do 150cc. Hopefully for future episodes like these, I will remember to go back to 150 after doing the first cup of New Wave, hopefully. Okay. Now we can hopefully get a much better look at Tokyo Blur. Because this time, last time, this went by in a blur. Like I actually kind of like the marking, like the red holographic markings. Other than I think the barriers that Barris Promenade had. Although I think, to be fair, they are kind of the same thing. Also, yes, as expected, this is kind of feeling a whole lot more slower than thingy thing. So I wonder if you can throw something up there to have the finish line spin, because that is something you can't do in Tour. I'm not sure if that's something they copied over into this game. So that being, I know, yeah, you can definitely spin the finish line gate, because you know fucking Neo, the Bowser Castle, the Cooper City exists. Okay, that was a mistake. Okay, Peach, I'm coming for you and your triple bananas. Just gonna say, this isn't Tour, so they're not that bad. Hello, Pat. I'm fairly sure Peach did like a fucking 180-degree turn there. What the fuck? Okay. Did it spin? Did it spin though? That's the question. Because I know with certain items in Tour you can make it spin. Like a bob-omb cannon. I'm really glad the bob-omb cannon only exists in Tour at the moment. Do not want to see a game where it appears. Because, oh boy, it is hell in Tour. I mean, mainly for the fact that the blast radius hitboxes last for way longer than what they should. But you know. I do not want to see people getting really good at aiming that thing. I do like these turns though. Turns there, but like a lot of this course is just straightaways and like really long turns. Really does not make for something great, I don't think. Yeah, I kind of get the feeling that this course specifically was kind of made for a game where you are able to build up your drifts a lot more manually than automatically. Because like I feel like on that straightaway there, you could potentially get a snaking combo there going. I think, possibly. Not to mention, I think this is the longest course in the DLC so far, so the fact it's long and kind of uninteresting does kind of make it a little boring, I would say. Although that is just my opinion. You are totally free to feel what you think. Although I guess that being said, if this course had more traffic, then this could potentially be more interesting than what it is at the moment. Because I think I remember the DS1 having way more traffic than this. Although I guess that being said, that course, I get the feeling was made simple for Tour, and then they just carried it over for that, not making too many changes. So apparently you can use these clouds as a ramp. Apparently? Like, I'm not sure how they go about doing that, but you can do that apparently. If I'm able to, I might try it out sometime. Maybe. Maybe. Just see how we end up, I think. So I'm really hoping that in general they did not make these a lot easier than the main stages. Looks like going off the rival system, Peach and Luigi are my rivals, and they're not even in the top 3. I mean, Peach is a 4th, but like, what? Excuse me? I really like that turn for drifting. It is a good turn. Just being able to race on this course without having to worry about keeping up a combo. Man, does it feel good. Because like this part here and where Cat Peach is at the moment, it's like the worst parts about keeping a combo. I'll say, okay, we're doing low bat strats. Well, this is the 3rd lap. Was that really the first blue shell we've seen so far? Really? Interesting. Okay, now we had a good showing of Ninja Hardaway. Okay, good, we can check off that. Something that it does kind of bug me about Tour. It's not really Tour, I think this can happen in this game, but the fact you can trick off that shingle there, it just really doesn't like, oh, actually no, I think it is like a Tour specific thing. I'm not being able to trick off that shingle, of that second single at the starting line. Because tricking is automatic there. Okay, surprised I was able to get my lead. Although I guess maybe other people did the same thing I did. Maybe. Let's take the top path and stay on the top path, hopefully. Okay. I need to check in the Tour version, are those wigglers there? Although I don't think that's something I can really easily check at the moment, because I don't really remember them including the normal variant of it in Tour. Since Tour does include reverse trick and reverse track variants of each course. Okay. So far it's basically a baby Daisy who's my rival at the moment. A little weird. Can I make it? Because holy shit, there's a lot of coins uphill. I think that specifically is for the boomerang, or Tour's version of the boomerang, where it spins in a circle, picking up pretty much everything in its path. Whereas that doesn't really have an issue, or have an effect there. Okay, really glad that the AI stacking the lower path there doesn't automatically send them up to first, like it does in Tour. Ooh. Okay, I'll try and limit my Tour talk during these. Cups if they do have a lot of courses from Tour. Or that I've seen from Tour, that is. But yeah, doing things a little bit differently for this episode, doing the 200cc version of this before the 150cc version. But yeah, guess that being said, next time we see some Mario Kart DLC will be for the... will likely be for the Turn-Up Cup. But until then, not Turn-Up and Propeller Cups. But until then, that has been, we'll see you.